Hello, wait, am I... Okay, my mic is on. I was like, wait, okay, no, my mic is on. Hello. I am going to put my... I have a lot of stuff on my desk. I should probably organize it a little more. Oh shoot. I don't think I changed some settings. Oops. Hey. Okay, so I don't know who else is on right now, but guess we will vibe. Time to vibe. Yeah, time to vibe. Let's go. Okay, so I was gonna stream a little more this month, but I got really tired, I guess. I did so much for September, I guess I just got really exhausted, part of it, and I also had to work on something that was due in like 4 days, so haha, I managed to get it done, and then my body broke down after that, so I was like, it's very sad and very unfortunate. Let's see. So, actually, first off, happy Halloween. Hope you guys are having a good time. It's like almost the end of Halloween for me because it's like gonna end in an hour. I'm totally out of it. I am like really tired. I'm very sleepy, but I decided to stream anyways because I want to talk to people. There's nobody on, so maybe I should try inviting more people. Let me see if there's any. Hold up. Let me go. Oh, let me see if I can find anybody to coerce, watch, like be like, put a knife, watch me. Okay, so it might be very short just because I don't really have much to do. I didn't plan anything. I wanted to do something and I got tired. That's just how it is. I'm always perpetually tired. Huh. I wish I wasn't tired. I guess it's how life is. It's how life is when you're mentally ill, I guess. Okay, so I conducted a poll. Let me go bring that up from my Twitter, actually, because no, you're not going to see what's on my Twitter because it's probably embarrassing things, very. So I got a total of 12 votes here, and I asked if you guys wanted a trick or a treat. People said treat, and I'm kind of thinking, I'm wondering actually, like, should I don't know what type of treat I want to give. It's like, I'm a little, I think I also conducted another poll. I think it's on YouTube. Let me go. It's on the community tab. Let me just go give that a look. Let me go check that out, actually. I don't know how you're supposed to view your community posts, but someone did, actually. There are 2 votes. Unanimously, they're all treats. Y'all just want stuff from me, right? Sure, I'll give them to you guys. But the problem is that, like I said, I don't actually know what I want to give. Like, the unfortunate thing is I actually don't know what to give you guys. Oh shoot, I accidentally clicked into something. I'm wondering, because I could give you guys a treat. So, you know, it would be something like, should it be a treat that everybody can get, or should it be a treat where it's like kind of like a giveaway, for example, where it's a treat, alright, but only one person is gonna be lucky enough to get it, you know? So I'm a little like, what should I do? Big thunk, big thinky. I'm like I'm still thinking. But then again, it's because I usually stream all this stuff ahead of time, so I would say more people would be watching if I scheduled ahead of time, because they can at least plan for it. I totally forgot to schedule it yesterday because I was so tired that, like, I just fucking passed out. I just, like, went straight to sleep. I was like, no, I'm done. I spent 4 days on a piece of artwork. I'm not doing any more. But yeah, I guess it's more like, since I'm not getting any chats or responses, let me think what I can do. It might just be very short. Oh, I could probably just share some scary stories. I got a couple of some, not that scary, I would say. It's just, I've had some unexplained phenomena happen to me twice in my life, I guess. Outside of the multiple times that I've seen people who I care about, like, very deeply. You know, if they recently passed away, I'd seen them in my dreams for a while. Yeah, you might be thinking, oh, well, isn't it kind of normal to see people that in your dreams, you know, whether you want to or not? And, well, here's the thing. I guess I'll just talk about my dreams, yeah. So here's the thing, like, when my grandparents passed away, like, I would see them in my dreams, like, a lot, at least for the first, like, 8 months. For the first 8 months of their passing, I would see them often in my dreams. And, like, I would think that, oh, maybe it's just me. Maybe it happens. Maybe it's just me. But the thing is that apparently my mom and my aunt, and a couple of my aunts, I think, also had dreams of my also had dreams about them too. And they occurred within, like, a few days of each other. So we're all like, this can't just be a coincidence, right? It can't just be a very common coincidence. Like, it's happened multiple times. And, like, every time I've had a dream about my grandparents, I would tell my mom about it. And she would be like, oh, yeah, I've had a dream about them. Like, oh, I had a dream about them, like, a few days ago. And I'm like, yo, what the heck? Or I would have a dream first, and I'd tell my mom. And she's like, holy shit, I had a dream about them a few days too. Like, a few days after, like, I would tell my mom a few days afterwards, and she'd be like, oh my god, I had a dream about them just yesterday. Like, it can't just be a coincidence, right? There has to be some sort of telepathical connection going on here. Yeah, it's not much scary, but it's a very funny coincidence, so it's kind of like, huh. Yeah, I don't know. People might think it's a bunch of, like, baloney. Haha. So, I guess I'll think about what I want to do as a treat, because since it is pretty much very close to the end of Halloween. Wait, let me do something here. Close to Halloween, it's kind of like... Oh, my friend said that she couldn't make it, Sag. It's okay. It is a bit of a weird time. Yeah, and it's also like a weekday. If it was Sunday, I would have had more people, because, you know, lesser people would be busy. Haha. Yeah. I was thinking whether or not I should be playing a game, or if I should, like... or if I should, you know, like... make something, I guess, or draw? But I also realized that I'm actually really tired today. Like, I feel that if I start drawing, I might end up getting... It might not look as good, just because, like, I would get kind of frustrated and stuff, like, kind of start rushing things, and I don't think that's a good idea. So, yeah. I'm just talking to myself right now. It's like, how much can I talk to myself before I, like, get tired of talking to myself? Yeah, what else? Oh, I did have some unexplained phenomena happen once. Like, I would like to narrate some scary stories, but I don't have any, and I can't. Should I just go look for some? I would like to think I'm good at narrating, but I'm also really bad at talking because I talk too fast. Yeah. Oh, but I did have something. I still don't understand how it happened till this day. It was like, back when I was a baby. No, I wasn't a baby. I was probably like 12 or so around that time. And, see, there was a time where, like, my aunt, I think, she wasn't, because here's the thing, we have, like, huge family, we share rooms with other relatives and stuff, yeah, so I was sharing the room with my aunt, and, like, she wasn't home that night, because she went to, like, Nishima with her. At that time, it was, well, he was her boyfriend, but, well, they broke up for reasons, obviously. Unrelated small little fact, they broke up. You don't need to know why, though. But, yeah, so I think she was just not home. And it was just me in the room, and I was like, hell yeah, I got a room to myself now. And I was like, about to go to bed. I was getting ready. It was like, yeah, I have the nightlight on. Yes, I'm 12 and asleep with the nightlight on. Not because I'm scared of the dark, but well, I'm a little scared of the dark, but I'm not like scared to the point where I can't sleep. It's more of I can't see. I'm clumsy. I can't see things in my room. Like, I've actually walked into the door once in the dark, so, yeah. Lights are good. Night lights are not a indicator of fear or indicator of when I'm scared of the dark. I just don't want to fucking walk into things. I don't want to walk into things. So yeah, I turned on the night light, and then I was like, okay, I was like sitting in my bed, like, okay, I'm gonna go to bed soon. And I was like putting some stuff away into this little basket I had next to my bed, and suddenly, okay, this is like way back 2007. This is yeah, it's a very long time ago. I'm like old, lol. So yeah, it's like, so yeah, I was just sitting in my bed and suddenly the computer turned on, and I was like, what the hell? And at first I thought it was like, you know, one of those like, oh, maybe it was just on sleep or hibernate and something tapped it. But here's the thing. See, the thing is that it turned on and it started, and it was in like Windows XP startup mode. Like, it actually was just booting, and I was like, what? I was staring at it like, huh? It surprised me, and I was like, holy crap. And it was like, it started to load, and I was like, wait a minute, why is it booting up? No one was near the computer. I was not next to it at all. I was just watching the screen turn on. I was like, holy shit, you know, I was 12, so I was kind of scared, right? I was like, oh my god, what the hell's going on here? I was like, what's going on? And I was like really confused, and then suddenly it like turns off, and I was like, what the freaking hell? What? So I think I don't know if I walked up to it to check if it was on or not, but because I thought maybe it could just be on sleep or hibernate or something, you know. And then I checked, and I was like, because if it's on sleep or hibernate, you would see like lights or something, or different colored lights, so you know it's on or off, kind of. It's on but asleep, or it's on and it's just like, you know, hibernating. And then I was like, that's weird, because I also remember seeing that the day before, my aunt was like, she turned off, like, I saw her shut down the computer, so there's absolutely no way she would, like, the computer would be on, but it just turned off by itself, and I was like, holy shit, what the hell is going on? I told my parents this the next day, and then I said, is it the possibility that it could be ghosts? And they're like, yeah, right, maybe it's just turned on because, like, maybe somebody pressed a button. And I'm like, no, it automatically turned off. I don't think that's possible. And they're like, oh, well. They're just like, oh, well, shruggy. And I was like, okay. I still don't understand how that happened till this day. Like, there's literally no way it could just turn on and turn off, okay? It turned off before the computer even went into the login screen. And I was like, how the fuck is that possible? Yeah. That's what happened. And yeah, I also had another incident where I don't know if I was just really tired and I was just seeing things, but one time I was laying on my bed and then suddenly I could move, okay? I wasn't like, it wasn't sleep paralysis. I can tell you this for sure. I was like laying in bed and suddenly I turned to my right. It gets a little dark. It gets a little dark, like where I was resting, because like I think there was like a closet, or not a closet, but like a drawer next to me, so like it blocks out the light from the night light, so like, yeah, it gets pretty dark where my head is laying back then. This is still back at the same time. We are back when I was 12, that like I turned my head to the right and suddenly I saw like red eyes just like peeking out from the dark, and I was like, yo, what the heck? And I thought, oh, maybe I'm just seeing things, so I just like rubbed my eyes, and I was like, no, I can still see him. And I was like, I can still see him. And I turned to my left, and I was like, oh god, there were more eyes to my left. And I was like, yo, what the heck? And then I was like, what the? I was like, okay. I was like getting kind of scared because, like I said, I was 12, baby ages. And then I was like, oh my, I was like, eh. So I was like, oh my god. So I decided to like, you know, I think I started to cover myself, like pull my sheets above my head, and I was like, maybe it'll disappear then. And I was like, no, they're still here. And I was like, yeah, what the heck? I was like, okay. I was kind of panicking, and I like sat up, and I was like, okay, I sat up and I had to stare at the nightlight for a second, because I was like, oh, maybe looking at lights will like calm me down, like adjust my eyes, and I like turned around and I was like, there was nothing there, and I was like, that was weird. Cause I swear I was not in sleep paralysis. Like I couldn't move my body. Like how else would I be able to pull my sheets over my head? And I know I wasn't dreaming about this, but it was too much of a. Well, that only happened once, and it was only because I was alone or something. So yeah, something like that. That happened. So I was like, oh, that happened. And then what else? Should I talk about my dreams? Actually, my actual dreams? I had a dream recently. I think it was shortly after I finished drawing everything. That, like, I guess I was just really exhausted. So it was kind of like manifesting in my dreams as me losing my hair or something. And yeah. At first I was like, it felt like there was something in my eye. And then I was like, okay. So I was like, oh, it's just an eyelash. And suddenly it was like, okay. How come it feels like there's something poking my eye? And then I was like, alright. And I started to like, get stuff off my eyes, and I was like, I have a lot more eyelashes than I thought I did. And then after that I looked at the mirror and I was like, holy shit, my eyes were like, how should I put this? It was like my eyes were injured, but it was like kind of like how you scrape your skin. It's like my eyes were like scraped. And I was like, how did it happen? I could still see, and it didn't really hurt. I was like, it was just like a long gash on both of my eyes, and I was like, I was like, okay, that's concerning. I was like, what the heck? No, I actually woke up after that. I was kind of like, it was weirdly anxiety inducing. But then also that I think I was a little feverish. So I woke up in like a sweat. I was like, holy crap. I was like, oh god, that was like an uncomfortable dream. And then I also realized, I had a headache. Which is also the reason why I took a break. Lol. I wonder if there's anything else I could do. Yeah, it's a pretty... But yeah, that was very scary. I think I tend to have some very anxiety-inducing dreams. I feel like my dreams are scarier than actual scary movies. Like, nothing can be scarier than what goes on in my mind. It's like, yeah. It's also why, like, hey, if anybody ever wants to go to, like, a haunted house or something, like, not like the haunted house where you're, like, where people are in costume and jump out at you. It's, like, an actual, like, haunted spot. Take me with you, because I have the guts. I'm brave enough to be in there. I mean, I'll be anxious because it's like, ooh, this is a spooky place, but I will still walk out of it, okay? I'll just be a little spooked, and then the next day or so, maybe, like a few days or so, I'm like, I'm good. It's like, yeah, I'm good. I've told multiple people this, and they're like, they're just like, what's wrong with you? Because like, they're all, yeah, I'm not saying they're scaredy cats, but they're like, I can't handle being in a place like that. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I have a lot of guts. Like I said, nothing can be scarier than what goes on in my mind. And what goes on in my head, actually. So it's like, I do want to go in there and see just to sort of see if ghosts are really, I guess in the sense of ghosts are real, I guess. Like, in the sense that, like, I do believe that they exist, but not exactly in the, like, the way people believe that ghosts exist, I guess. Kind of like, oh, they can, like, touch you or something. Like, I think they're around, but I would like to believe that they just don't like to bother us, or they just don't have the capacity to bother us. Kind of like, oh, maybe they're just in a parallel world. Like, maybe when we die, we just move to a different world. And then we die there, and then we move to another world. Parallel universes, you know? Who knows? Who knows? But that isn't to say I don't believe they don't exist, just because, like I said, I do see people I do see people who recently passed away in my dreams. Like, just people I know personally. Like, I saw, like it happened twice, so if it happens a third time at any point, I feel like that would not be a coincidence, and it wouldn't just be a haha coincidence, because here's the thing. I talked about it earlier, how I saw my grandparents. I also, at one point, like when my friend passed away some years ago, I actually saw her in my dreams multiple times. And, like, at first I just thought, oh, maybe I just wanted to see her, because I did have some, like, she's a really great person. We weren't that close because, well, I was going through a lot, actually, when I was, like, in high school and all that, even before then, so we weren't that close, but she was a very nice person. She was in Japanese class with me. She's a very, very wonderful person, and it made me very sad to hear that she passed away. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, shoot, I got distracted, huh? But yeah, it was very sad to hear that she, like, passed away. And I guess in a sense I was a little busy and I didn't want it to affect me personally, that, like, I didn't really attend her funeral, even though, I could have, and it wasn't something I regret, but I did feel really bad about it, because, that was, like, the one time I could, like, see you, even though you're not, like, responsive, but it would be the last time I see you, and dang. Down. So I felt really bad, I think. And, I had so much guilt over it, I guess. It's just more of a personal thing, I guess. Like, you don't have to attend a funeral if you really don't want to. Because it's kind of like, well, funerals are just for the living, really. Like, if someone passes away, well, they won't really know if you're at their funeral or not anyway. So it's just more like, if you want to go for that, like, because a funeral is kind of like, in a way, to give yourself closure. And if that's something for you, then go, by all means, go attend. And of course, sometimes it's also a courtesy, like, if like a relative you really care about pass away, and you're like, yeah, I don't want to attend their funeral, that's a little rude, or something like that, courtesies and stuff aside. So yeah, I felt really bad, and I think then at that point, she kind of came up to me in my dreams and told me that it was okay. And kind of like, I'm not gonna share the details of that dream. It's not the time for that. It's Halloween. It's supposed to be spooky, not sad. Though it should be melancholic and a little bittersweet, I guess. So, yeah. So like I said, and then reeling back, and it happens again with my grandparents. Therefore, I'm like, this is a little interesting. If it happens a third time, then I would say that is not a coincidence anymore. But I do guess that. But I guess the reason why I did say that this one's not a coincidence because, at least because of my grandparents, we have at least like 2 to 3 other people who can confirm that we have all had dreams within the same time frame. Like within a few days of each other, which, it's like, wow. Interesting, isn't it? Like, it's not just, like, me and one other person, like, literally 3 of us. Like, my aunts are, like, a whole, like, they are an ocean away from me. Like, they are in Hong Kong, and I'm over here in America, in the USA. With the exception of my mom, right? No one else is going to be having dreams of my grandparents, so it's like, oh, well, okay. Our love for them transcends boundaries, and it transcends the entire Pacific Ocean, apparently. But yeah, I really miss my grandparents. I miss them a lot. I still miss them right now. But yeah. It's not the time to be mourning, I guess. It is a little quiet today, though, so I kind of want to do something, but I'm also like, I'm too exhausted to do something, so it's like, the struggle, the energy. If someone else is on and be like, oh yeah, I can help guide you. Speaking of which, oops, I like stuttered. I forgot to like make a little slide. So I forgot to make a little slide of stuff I actually wanted to do. Because, well, I have stuff planned for next month. I guess I'll just take this time to just sort of, like, let you all know that I am dead and dying. And I wish I streamed more this month. I really wanted to stream more this month. I just didn't have the energy. I hope I could do a little more next month. Or just keep it, I don't know. I guess I should just be doing this like as in the more relaxing way, because I was trying to organize it like I'm doing a job or something, and then that kind of gave me stress. I don't think that's something I wanted to do. I don't think that's something I really want to do, so I'll just stream whenever I feel like it. But I do have some announcements, in which I will now talk a little bit slower, because I do talk very fast. A lot of people have said I've talked very fast. Okay, let me like calm down for a second. Give me like a moment. Give me 1 moment of silence so I can like calm down for like 2 seconds. So my brain can like stop. Okay, so I do have some announcements. I'll figure out what I want to do with the treat thing later. If I had more people watching the stream, I would have actually preferred to like talk about it here and kind of announce it to other people. Like actually do it. If it's like something people want, like, kind of like a freebie or something that everybody want that I can give to everyone, I would have made it on stream. But since there isn't anybody on and I'm not feeling that inspired right now to make anything, that I will probably put that off for another day. Because hey, you know, after Halloween it's like Christmas. Well, we have a 2-month Christmas because that's when Mariah Carey thaws from her iceberg and she starts blasting All I Want. She starts singing All I Want for You is Christmas everywhere in every single store in the well, I'm not sure in the world, but at least every single store in America is gonna start going, All I Want for Christmas is You, or something like that. I can't sing that song. Dude, I actually did want to do a bit of an actual surprise. Karaoke time, guys. Let's go. Oh, but if I do karaoke, I can't, like... if we do karaoke, I can't, like... whatchamacallit. I can't, like... I can't save the... I can't put this stream live, like, publicly. So, whoop. Okay, maybe another time. What else? But yeah, I do have some announcements. I'll figure out what I do with the treat later. Maybe I'll probably host another poll. But big announcement. I'm gonna finally open some commissions. Yay! Yeah. Wait, can I have both of my hands go up this side? Yay! Like shake the little shake. Yay! Hey, it works. Ha! Oh god, this is really it's a little janky because I'm sitting down. And my camera, whatchamacallit, my camera is actually kind of high. My camera's high and I'm actually very tiny. But yeah, I'm gonna be hosting commissions. For now, I want to just have like, for now, I just really want to host some like graphics commissions to see how I do. Like, I've done art commissions before, but, well, how should I put this? They take a while. I take a while to draw. Like at my fastest, if it's very simple and I work on it every day, it's like, it still takes me about 4 days, working like a few hours at a time just to get it done. So, yeah, it's, I draw kind of slow. That's bad. I draw freaking slow, and I think it's also I'm a little bit of a perfectionist at that part, at some parts, so I can't just leave certain bits a little messy, even though I technically could. It's more like I can't stand it. I do not want. So yeah, it's there's that. And because I will host commissions, I'll see if I can squeeze in some art commissions if I can. Maybe I'll make a little graphic for it later. I have like a page. I have like a page for it on my card. I'll probably have to fix that soon to get my commissions out. But if I do have commissions, if somebody does commission me actually, I can say that I will be streaming those. Like, stream me working on them, you know, as a bit of like, hey, let's vibe, let's chill. I should probably look up for some more music to play. during my streams. It's a very quiet stream. Y'all should just play your own BGM, actually. Accompany it to my relaxing voice. And, ooh, I did mention before on my Twitter that I wanted, like a themed sort of, like, thing going on, and, I think what I wanted to do for November was try to play a bunch of FPS games. FPS games that I've never actually touched before. And other stuff, too, like, you know, games like... What games are out? Like Apex? There's Apex, Valorant. And then, they had a couple of friends who were like, you should try playing Fortnite. I was like, sure, I'll give that a shot. I don't know what Fortnite is about. Isn't Fortnite like building stuff? This is not really like a shooter, it's just building. I don't know. But yeah, I'll be doing something like that. What else? I think that's it. I might continue on some games I started, like Kirby and the Psychopaths. And Psychopaths that I finished the first case and I kind of went, good night. And I went to sleep. And see, so it's like, so I got that thought out. So I'll definitely give some games a try, because it does seem like they're fun, but I'm not really good at like first-person shooters. I realize. I'm actually okay with third-person shooters though, or if I'm playing like a party game where you're like pointing, kind of like a Wii party game where you're like pointing your like remote at a spot. I'm actually pretty good at aiming those, apparently, which is really weird, because I've never really considered myself a good shot, just because, well, I don't know, maybe I'm just really good at like aiming on a video game than I am in like real life. I don't know, it just seems like my family just sucks at it. Lol. Wow, I actually got up to 30 minutes just talking to myself. Holy crap. I should get a reward. I should get a reward for being able to talk to myself for like 30 minutes, man. Oh, give me like 1 second. I'm gonna move my camera just a smidge because I realize it's not centered. There we go. What else? Oh yeah, I did say I was gonna work on that cover. I might start recording some stuff either November or December, so I can get it out, or at least get someone to help me like tune it a bit before next year, or at least give them some time, because I only know one person that was willing to help me out, like free of charge, and I'm like, bless Matt, my friend. But I have to ask if he's willing to do it. I don't mind paying him if I have to. I still got that graphic design. Oh yeah, actually I have that video I wanted to try making that I guess I'll probably get to it when if I have commissions, but if not, I will be making that video. Yeah, I'll be making that like so you want to make a banner video, like have it kind of very, very bare bones, kind of like, I have Photoshop, I don't want to learn it, I want to just piece things together. How do I do that? How do I make it look good? Just that very simple thing. I was thinking about maybe making 2 videos, where like one that's kind of like a short, where it's just like a summary of the stuff, like, you know, don't want to watch that 20-minute video? Well, here you go. Here's everything in like 10 seconds or something. Here's everything in like under a minute. But I'll have to think about it. I'll have to see how that goes, because the reason why I've been putting it off is because I have to do a lot of stuff by myself. I don't have any editors or anybody who can help me with editing videos. Therefore, I'm like, yeah. I mean, it's like I could technically pay someone to do it for me, but the thing is that I don't have money, and I don't want to be like, hey, who wants to do it for free? I'll pay you back later. And it's like, I don't think a lot of people are willing to take that sort of thing or chance. However, if by any chance you're watching me or watching this video and you really want to help just to improve on your skills, feel free to contact me. Hit me up. Yeah. I'll look over your work. And if there's any reason why you want to do it, but there's no way for me to pay you, I'll find a way to give back. I'll find a way to pay you back somehow. Then what else? Oh yeah, because, well, I didn't get any orders on my online store recently, so, yeah, you know, I think I just closed it down in the meantime because, well, I do want to get ready for some stuff. In a sense, like, kind of, well, since no one's taking any orders, I'll wait till I can add a little more to my store and maybe, hopefully, curate more of an audience who may be willing to buy stuff. You know, it's hard. It sucks. I don't have any charisma, so it feels like I have to work 2 times as hard just to gain as much, stuff as other people, I guess. Like, there are people who are just naturally charismatic or they're very social people. I'm neither. It feels like I feel like I was just handed the shortest stick I just feel like I'm handed one of the shortest sticks. Like, I'm like, okay, it's kind of like my family situation, my house, you know, it's, I guess my home life is well, it's bumpy. I think I struggled a lot as in my childhood, like under 20 years old childhood. Like, I struggled a lot as a kid, so like, it's like I was handed that short stick, and then I get older, and it's like, yes, the stick never got better. It's still short because it's like, all right, so you now have like so many good things around you. We're gonna give you like 50 walls to climb to get to your destination. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I already had 50 walls as a child, you're giving me 50 more? And they're like, yeah. Life is like, yeah, that's just how it is. I'm like, damn, man, you're running me dry. I'm tired, bro. Well, it sucks to be you. And then, you know, and then the funny thing that people always talk about is like, God nerfed me by making me mentally ill, and that's literally it. Like, imagine if I didn't have ADHD. You imagine how many things I'd be doing. Imagine what I'd be doing. I'd actually be functioning like a normal human being. In quotes, normal human being. I'll be functioning as society intended, actually. Like, imagine how cool that'd be. I'm just like, imagine how it'd be to feel like not mentally ill for a day. That would be nice. Well, I guess there isn't much anymore. I wonder if we get to an hour talking to myself. Because I'm really good at that. Because I had no friends, so it's more like, I have no friends, so all I do is vocalize my thoughts to myself. And it can go on for a very long time. Because you get a lot of thoughts coming at you and it's hard to organize them, especially when you have something like ADHD. They just come at you like full speed. Like, I am pretty sure if you've like skipped around this video later, that you're like, damn, Teru, you're switching topics really fast. I was like, yeah, that's what ADHD does. That's why people said I talk weird. I mean, outside of not having a brain filter and stuff, and kind of like, you know, like the quirks, the little quirks aside, that is. Yeah. Like, the little quirks aside, because of the little quirks aside, it's like people said I've talked weird, and I'm like, oh, you know, that makes sense. But I think I have also had people say that because I do jump topics like this pretty easily, that it's pretty fun to talk to me just because you really don't know where the conversation will lead. And I'm like, well, thank you to those who feel that way. You guys make a lot of you guys make my life a little better, especially people who also have ADHD. You make their lives, you brighten their day. You brighten their day by thinking that way, and I can say this from personal experience. It's better than having people tell you to like talk normally or like, can you stay on topic? And it's because it's like in our minds, well, we are on topic. What are you talking about? What else? Damn, we're at the 40-minute mark and then nobody's here. Wonder what else should I do? I'm gonna see if like other people are on, I guess. Yeah, I don't think there's that much people on. Yeah. Oh well, I guess maybe I'll stop right when it hits like 12. If I can make it can I make it last another 15 minutes? Alright. Alright, crossing my hands, alright. Yeah, it's actually very hard to actually just to like well, I guess we all start somewhere. I might just be talking to like air. Let me think. Is there anything I can show? Let me check for a sec. Cause I did kind of want to do something like make icon borders or something, but I'm also like, oh, it is kind of plain though to make icon borders. I don't have much other. I don't think I have much other things to show. Let me see. Ooh, I can show you guys one thing I did. I can show you guys one thing I did, I guess. I am going to see if I can get that set up properly. Or actually, hold up, no, wait. Actually, never mind. I don't think I should, because I would get very distracted. I don't think I'm in the right, yeah. The right space to... let me see here. Let me just... Oh, hey, nice. Okay, yeah, I can... Oh yeah, I can do this. Hold up. Let me go. Add some tiles. Hold up. Oops. I posted it on Twitter already, but I'll show it to you guys in my stream what I was doing for the past few days. I'm actually very excited for this one. Let me add more files. I have one more. Okay. Let me see if I can get this to work. Oop, it's actually too big. There's a lot of white space, but... Okay, how do I change this? How do I change this thing? How do I change a slide in a slide screen? Oh, wait! I'm stupid! I'm dumb! Okay, let me switch it over. Let me switch it over. I'm gonna beat myself a little bit, actually. Let's go. Yay, here we go. See, I said I was working on this. Sorry, this is the Japanese version of it because I was like... See, I wanted to make a hero for Compass. So, for the game I play called Compass, you see a lot of videos about it. I stream it a lot. Because it's, for some bizarre reason, the easiest thing for me to stream that has a lot of action going on. But yeah, I thought they had a hero contest and I thought I want to make one too. So here it is. It's also on Twitter, by the way, on my art Twitter. So yeah, go take a look. I have to go take a look after this, yeah. You see? See if it did. My JP is also really bad, so I don't think any of this makes any sense. I mean, I didn't use a translator for it because, well, translation stuff is actually not that good, so I just decided, okay, I'll see how I can make it make sense. But, but lucky for you, I have an English version. So basically, the robot, I call it M-1N-3. Which, actually, if you put them together, it's technically the word mine in, like, Leet speak. Because when I made this, the whole concept of this hero was me thinking, well, what if I had Minesweeper as a hero kind of thing. Okay, that was if you hear anything ding, it's just my phone. Like, people are like, you should stream in complete silence with 0 distractions, but here's the thing, I care about my family, and sometimes, like, if I'm streaming or something, it's like, if they can't get a hold of me at any time, that would be kind of bad, for a variety of reasons. Lol. So yeah, anywho, pardon the sounds. So yeah. So I thought maybe I should, how can I combine, like, the idea of Minesweeper and kind of put it in a hero, and I thought, oh, what about a robot that that's like, you know, good with, that likes bombs or something, or it can make bombs, or they can, like, or they're really good at finding bombs, or, you know, so this is how Mine came to being. And I did add a little more concept to it, as in, like, okay, instead of the original thing I had for it, I decided to go, oh, hey, what if this robot guy was actually like kind of in a sense like somebody's avatar or something. Like, it's like a digital, it's like an AI, it's like a robot AI kind of thing. This little guy has like a physical form and like a digital form kind of thing, because, well, it is just an AI. You can just, you know, move it around and stuff. But anyways, so I thought, oh, what if the goal is for this guy to, like, essentially basically break into people, like, break into, like, what's the word? I'm not a techie. But yeah, basically be able to, like, bomb things to create openings, or for this little guy to slip in and kind of wreak havoc in the cybernet or something, and then in the network. That would be pretty cool. So, you know, that's how the concept kind of grew out from there, as in the overarching concept is that, so, M1N3, I would say, you can call it Mine. You can call him Mine for better phonetic sounds. So yeah, you can call him Mine. And so basically, Mine is basically the super hacker's, like, robot AI, who, for the purpose of causing to cause a revolution, to start a revolution actually. He kind of made Mine. He made Mine for that purpose, because the setting of it is that this is like kind of futuristic, this kind of almost dystopian future in a sense, where it was like, so there's like a certain company that basically took over the city and basically runs the city. In essence, just runs the entire city. And yeah, thanks to their contributions, yeah, you could say that the world, that their society did get a lot better and more high tech, but that's only on the surface. You know, the real thing is that the people who are just fucking the people who are just unlucky, they're not living in the city. They're living in the area right outside the city, which is pretty much like the slums at that point. It's like that if you're not lucky and living in the city, then you're cast outside as an outsider, and like and so basically people are constantly fighting for space in outside of the city. You get a lot of stuff like turf wars going on, like on the physical and the digital space too. Like in this world, the digital space is not as infinite as people thought it was, so it's sort of like it's been taken over by this company and they own most of that space. So there are people who are just trying to fighting for scraps, basically. It's just, it's a pretty shitty system. So then the super hacker, his name is called Fiend, by the way. His code name is Fiend. So Fiend made Mine for the sake of, shaking up that society and basically, cause an explosion. Which is how, like I said, which is basically how the concept kind of solidified a bit. So Mine's personality-wise, I think it's a very chill robot. You can kind of tell. You can kind of see it. There was only so much I could fit on a piece of on this canvas that I wish I could say more. But yeah, here's my son. Look at my son, guys. I'm happy. I'm proud of this son. But yes, this little robot AI. So the ability, which is your the passive for the game, is it's called Bomb Specialist. He's able to find the enemy's trap cards, and also if he's standing on top of a trap, traps will not activate. However, it only applies to himself. So if a teammate was standing right next to him, the trap will activate and he'll get caught in the trap too. So it's like, if he's warning you, there is something hidden here, don't come. Don't come here. His bomb sensors. And it also says that here, if there's a trap nearby, the lights on his head will flash orange. The action, which is basically the dash attack, or the tap and hold, it's called Sticky Bomb. So he'll stick a bomb on the enemy that he targets. He'll stick a bomb on an enemy that targets. When the enemy when the enemy with the bomb takes damage, the bomb will explode, dealing small damage and causing the hero to flinch. So basically, it'll cancel like card casts and all that. Just anytime it takes damage, it doesn't deal a lot of damage either, but it just kind of flinch. You're just like, So it's like that's what happens. You'll flinch. If nothing happens, it'll disappear after 10 seconds. I only put about 10 seconds. I don't know how long it should be in like game mechanics wise. I just put a time there. And yes, people will know that they've been marked with the bomb because there will be a little mark that appears. You can kind of see it's very tiny on that little screen. It's very tiny, but you can kind of see right under that a mark will appear. It'll be in the shape of the mark on the left, where you see it's like Fiend's mark or Fiend's logo in a sense. Also, there are ways that the bomb damage is dealt. I thought of this myself, but I don't know how they're gonna if it gets picked. I don't know how they're gonna implement it in the game. What happens is that when you if he sticks a bomb on you before you cast like a guard or something, then you will take damage because because then the bomb is like inside the guard, inside the shield, so it'll explode in your face basically. But if you cast at a guard and then he threw a bomb at you, it will just stick to the guard and it will just boom. If you take damage, it will just nothing will happen. Yeah, and so it does. I mean, it also counts for guards with very short time, like 3-second guards. Also, deal pretty much reduced damage, in a sense, because But I'll see. Who knows? Actually, I wrote in a small little note here that I actually really wanted it to be to have it deal splash damage. As in, if he sticks a bomb on you and your teammates are standing too close to you, they'll take damage too. But I don't know if it'll work or how they're gonna implement that. And their skill is called Mind Game. Mine as in, the mine, the mine you put on the ground. Remember Minesweeper? Yeah, mine. Mind game. Yes, it is a really bad pun. But yes, it's called a mind game. Mind game. So Mine will hide 3 bombs in the vicinity around him, and also throw flags to basically obscure you from knowing where he threw the bomb. And this is it's like it's basically like a trap card too, so it'll disappear after like 30 seconds or so. So it won't stay for a long time. But these 3 bombs will, 1, deal big damage, medium to big damage, and it can break guards. But if it breaks a guard, it only deals half, like, it deals only medium damage. It deals lesser damage if you're guarded, basically. But if you walk into it again let's say unguarded, after the guard breaks, well, you'll be taking big damage. You're gonna get slapped in the face, basically. So yeah, that's basically it. My son, look at him! Look at him! Look at him! A lot of people said he's very friendly looking. And actually, when I first designed this, I was thinking that maybe it should be a little more like, you know, kind of like making a cardboard box robot kind of thing. So it's all very boxy, just feels like stuff that you can just find and, you know, build, like just make into. Of course, this is more of like an upgraded version of that, like, oh, yeah, the child, you know, the whole like, DIY craft model, craft model, but yeah. I just wanted to talk about my son. Look at my son! My son! My son! My boy! Look, my boy! Wait, what happened? Did you, well, hold up. My boy! Wait, yeah. How do I, hey, my son! This borks a lot, I don't like it. Look, my son! Anyways, it's like, look at my son, my boy. Oh my god, my boy, look. Yeah, that's about all I have for you guys, actually. Oh, I do have like one. Here's like the full image of how it actually looks, actually. Look at my boy. The child. I love him. And oh, that's it. Yeah, that's all I have. That is all I have. Woo! Yeah, that is all I have, actually. That's all I have. Woo! Alright, let's just go back. I've talked for almost an hour. Impressive, isn't it? I should be paid to have people listen to me talk. Be a lecturer. Be a professor. So yeah, so you're all stuck with me. I don't want to be a teacher though. I mean, not that I hate being a teacher, it's just not the thing for me. I don't think I'd be a bad teacher though, but it's not for me. Well, anyways, since it is almost an hour actually, so I'm gonna just stop it here. I will for sure definitely stream a little more next month. I promise you guys I will stream more next month. If I do not keep that promise, I owe you guys $50. One of you guys $50, okay? No, I don't know if I have $50 to give, but I will definitely give you guys something, okay? I will owe you guys something. Anyways, I'll figure out what to do with the treat later. Actually, I'll do another vote. Since people really wanted me to give them a treat, I will see if people want it to be a giveaway or like a freebie. And, yeah. Anyways, it is 5 minutes past 12. It is no longer Halloween. Time for Christmas. You better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out. So yeah. Okay. Alright, have a good evening, guys. This was kind of a boring stream, but I didn't really have much to say just because there's nobody in the chat, so there's kind of like no way to facilitate a conversation, and there's only so much I can talk about by myself. Though I did manage to go for an hour, so I guess I'm pretty good at making things long. I don't want it to end, but anyways, I'll see if I can stream. Oh, actually, you know, my brother is coming home this weekend, I think. So, not gonna be busy, but I'll probably be doing stuff, so yeah, I'll see. I'll probably stream more next week. I'll stream more next week for sure, though. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys had a fun Halloween. Hope you guys got some good scares or some good tricks in there. And yeah, like, I'm so sorry I couldn't do as much as I thought I would. I wanted to do more, but yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I could not deliver. But yeah. All right. Do I have anything else I need to talk about? Like, before I actually turn off, do I actually have anything else I need to talk about? I do not actually. But hey, okay, for Christmas though, it's in a couple of months, but I'll have some fun things planned for then, so stay tuned. Okay. Wait, I wonder if I could do it this time. Oh. Goodbye. Ah, I did it, yay.